Namaste, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। आई एम JVN डॉक्टर मीनाक्षी, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर इन डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ शलाकीय तंत्र, फैकल्टी ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक साइंस, ज्योति विद्यापीठ विमेंस यूनिवर्सिटी। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है एक्यूट डेक्रायोसिस्टाइटिस. So what is acute decryocystitis? It is an acute suppurative inflammation of the lacrimal sac characterized by the presence of painful swelling in the region of sac. Etiology: it may develop in two ways: as an acute exacerbation of a chronic decryocystitis and as an acute peridecryocystitis due to direct involvement from the neighboring infected structures such as paranasosinuses, surrounding bones, dental abscess, or caries, teeth in the upper jaw. Causative organisms commonly involved are Streptococcus hemolyticus, Pneumococcus, Staphylococcus. The clinical picture, it can be divided into three stages: stage of cellulitis, stage of lacrimal abscess, stage of fistula formation. First stage of cellulitis, it is characterized by painful swelling in the region of lacrimal sac. Swelling is red, hot, firm and tender. Redness and edema also spread to the lids and cheeks, epiphora. Constitutional symptoms such as fever, malaise, when treated, resolution may occur at this stage. If untreated, self-resolution is rare. Second stage is the stage of lacrimal abscess. Continued inflammation causes occlusion of the canaliculi due to edema. The sac is filled with pus, distends, and its anterior wall ruptures, forming a pericystic swelling. In this way, a large fluctuant swelling, the lacrimal abscess, is formed. It usually points below and to the outer side of the sac due to the gravitation of pus and the presence of medial palpebral ligament in the upper part. Here you can see the image of the lacrimal abscess. Next stage is the stage of fistula formation. When the lacrimal abscess is left unattended, it discharges spontaneously, leaving an external fistula below the medial palpebral ligament. Rarely, the abscess may open up into the nasal cavity, forming an internal fistula. Here you can see the image of external lacrimal fistula. Complications are acute conjunctivitis, corneal abrasion, which may be converted to corneal ulceration, lid abscess, osteomyelitis of lacrimal bone, orbital cellulitis, facial cellulitis, and acute ethmoiditis. Rarely cavernous sinus thrombosis and very rarely generalized septicemia may also develop. Treatment during cellulitis stage: systemic and topical antibiotics to control infection, systemic anti-inflammatory analgesic drugs, and hot fermentation to relieve pain and swelling. During stage of lacrimal abscess, in addition to the above treatment, when pus starts pointing on the skin, it should be drained with a small incision. The pus should be gently squeezed out. The dressing should be done with betadine. Later, depending upon the condition of the lacrimal sac, either DCT or DCR operation should be carried out, otherwise recurrence will occur. During external fistula formation, after controlling the acute infection with systemic antibiotics, fistulectomy along with DCT or DCR operation should be performed. Next comes the surgery DCR. DCR stands for decryocystorhinostomy. It is a type of surgery that is used to treat blocked nasolacrimal duct in adults. It creates a new passageway between the lacrimal sac and the nose, bypassing the blockage and allowing the tears to drain normally. Just like this, there is another surgery which is called the DCR, which we'll discuss in the other video. Thank you. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you so much.